Alrighty, my name is Bill Jensen, and I'm from Fresno, California, and I grow all grapes. I have Thompsons and French colombars. I'm actually a third-generation farmer. My grandfather's a farmer, my father's a farmer, and I bought my own ranch when I was 19 years old and started farming on my own. So after I was finished at college. In the San Joaquin Valley, we have about 130, 140 different commodities. We have almonds, we have grapes. You go to the west side, you'll see cantaloupes, you'll see watermelons, you'll see cotton, asparagus, all different types of commodities. I don't know exactly how many we do actually have, but most in the San Joaquin Valley, I would say somewhere around 35 to 40% of the produce comes from the valley to supply the United States. And it's becoming harder and harder all the time for us. Our water is diminishing, and it's been going down for the last, I'd say the last 15 years. We started out with the water was maybe 3-4 feet in the late 40s. Right now, 2 years ago, I was pumping at around 54 feet. I checked my wells a month ago, right now at 76 feet. So I've dropped 22 feet in 2 years. For us to recover that water, if we have rainfall, normal rainfall, it'll take almost 7 years to replenish the aquifers that we have right in under our ground right now. So it's not something that we can recover from real quick. It's just going to take time. And we're looking at, right now I'm at 54 feet. There's no water, surface water that we get from the dams that we hold up in the mountains from the snowpack. So we're not going to get any water there. We're pumping water, so our water table is going to drop again. It probably could drop as high as 30, maybe 40 feet, because we haven't hit the maximum irrigation yet. It'll be May, June, July. June and July especially when it's 100, 105 degrees. So I don't know whether we're all going to be able to carry our crops to harvest. That's the important part, and I don't know of any farmer that can afford to lose a crop. We talk to people, and well, we don't really need the farmers. We can always import all the food in. But people don't really realize what is involved there. Yes, the farmers will stop farming. You lose your workers. Okay, when you lose the workers, they're going to go someplace else. You're going to lose the kids that are going to school, so your schools are going to get less attendance, so they're going to get less ADA help there. You have your boxes, the containers that we put the food in. You have like Staples, they make emblems for it. You have your truckers, so it's just a snowballing effect right down the line. Farming in the valley is our #1 commodity or thing to support the valley. So it's something to think about. You can't change people's mind, but they at least should start thinking about what could happen when we start running out of water. This could be go back to a desert. Years ago, I really never looked into crop insurance. I always thought, I'm busy working, and I didn't really want to be bothered. But now that I got into being an adjuster, there's a lot of pluses to insurance. With our prices of water, our price of labor, chemicals, stuff like that, our margins are getting smaller. So if you lose a crop, you're probably looking at somewhere 4 to 5 years to make up that loss if you have 100% loss. This way here, I know if I take out a certain level of insurance, I know I can recoup some of my money and I can keep farming. Because right now, if I stop farming, I'm hurting my crop for next year also. So you have, no matter what, whether you have a crop, you don't have a crop, you have to farm your ranch. So by taking out crop insurance, I know I'll be able to live, it may sound funny, but I'll be able to live in my house another year, let's put it that way. Your expenses are very, very high. It probably, somewhere around $1,000 an acre, maybe more, just to prune it and get it ready for a harvest. My boys One of them wants to farm. One of them is a computer programmer. And my daughter is a chemical rep for agriculture. With all the rules and laws and regulations, I'm trying to push my kids away from farming, which is sad. You go to some of these meetings and you see the people, and you look around the room, and they're probably, the age group's probably in their late 50s, maybe early 60s. And it's sad that all of us are leaning towards, find a 8-to-5 job rather than working on the farm. Although having my kids on the farm, it's a great life. It really is. They've all grown up here. My daughter has horses. My son would ride bikes, motorcycles, stuff like that. But they learn responsibility and they learn how to work.